Are you ready to grow some Venus flytraps? Step 1. Select a container. I like to use these growing trays, which have a lid to help keep in the moisture and have water trays below. You can get them on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below. You can also make a container using Tupperware by poking ventilation holes in the lid and drainage holes in the bottom using a skewer, knife, or hole puncher. Or you can use a plastic milk gallon jug and cut it in half. You could even use a regular pot and cover it with a clear plastic bag. Step 2. Make the soil or bite. Venus flytraps need poor acidic soil with good drainage. I use 1/2 organic peat moss and 1/4 perlite and 1/4 pool filter sand. You can get the peat moss and perlite from Lowe's, Home Depot, or your local hardware supply store. But you might have to go to a pool supply store and get the pool filter sand. You can also use sphagnum moss, but I think it's easier to grow your Venus flytrap seeds with this soil mix. Whatever you do, don't use regular potting mix and don't use fertilizer. That can kill your Venus flytraps. Step 3. Soak your soil. Venus flytraps need very clean water. You need to use reverse osmosis filtered water or rainwater. You can get RO filtered water at the grocery store for about $1 a gallon. Peat moss tends to repel water at first, so it's a good idea to go ahead and mix the soil with water so that it gets a nice and damp consistency. I'm going to actually soak mine after I plant the seeds, since the peat moss will be able to soak up the water from the bottom tray. Step 4. Plant your Venus flytrap seeds. The seeds are very small. My strategy is to empty the seeds on a white paper plate or bowl so that I can get the seeds one at a time and I don't lose any. You're going to want to barely cover your seeds with the peat moss mix. Next, I'm going to put them on a heating pad to make sure the seeds know it's time to sprout. Fly traps are slow growing, but in about 14 to 30 days, you should have some tiny baby Venus flytraps. Stay tuned for my videos on how to take care of your Venus flytraps, and don't forget to subscribe.